their level of autonomy and ability to solve complex challenges, middle school students are also ideal targets for projects that can be designed in the makerspace. We have already talked about all the possibilities of 3D design and programmable devices like Arduino, and there are a multitude of electronics and robotics kits ready to use in your makerspace. There are projects that can be more manipulative and do not need so many electronic or technological elements. Let's see some ideas. Dressing History is a project that combines the curricular contents of many different subjects with the work with the textiles in the makerspace. It consists on studying different historical periods and culture through their clothing. We give the example of ancient Egypt. Students begin by investigating the economy, ways of life, social classes and uses, forms of farming, and so on, to understand how products such as cotton and linen were grown. The costumes of the Egyptians consisted of few garments that allowed people to tolerate the high temperatures of the region, so linen and cotton were normally used. The more powerful or wealthy classes wore a fine translucent muslin that was woven using linen growth on the plains of the Nile. This example can be repeated with other cultures to understand the relationship between ways of dressing and local resources or industry in every era. The project can be divided into several work teams, which will design, sew, and prepare the various garments of the cultures studied. The final moment of the project may be to organize a historical fashion show and invite the families to explain everything learned during the investigations that have led to making the patterns and manufacturing of the costumes. Some of the examples of projects carried out using Arduino could be a weather station. In it, students are going to work with physical quantities. Educators can work on the issue of climate and interaction with the environment. The creation of robots. Students can create a device that moves and detects the world around it, dodging obstacles or looking for objects. Educators can work on curricular contents from geometry, lengths, angles, polygons. They can graduate complexity according to time and students' knowledge, from a simple robot made with recycled materials to a super robot. There are a multitude of perfectly documented models on the internet. Other ideas to develop projects in the classroom using Arduino can be the creation of an irrigation system or the management of a greenhouse. Make a hot air balloon, automate different aspects of models, or they're using home automation projects, and so on. Remember that Arduino allows learners to go from being consumers of technology to creators of their own devices. You have a whole world of educational applications with Arduino to discover.